Namaste and welcome back to your mats. Today's Vinyasa yoga practice will begin in a child's pose, so you can make your way there when you're ready. Bringing your big toes to touch, open your knees and send your hips down to the heels, melting into this shape. And tuning into your breath, filling up with your inhales. And relaxing the muscles with your exhales. Sinking a little bit deeper into the hips, a little bit softer. And start to notice what sensations are present. Not only in the hips, but also in the rest of your body. Perhaps there's discomfort in the low back. Rocking your forehead across your mat from side to side, massaging away any tension that's there. Extend your arms far out in front of you, finding length through the sides. Press through your palms and come forward into a tabletop. Bring the knees under the hips, lower the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest, tucking your tailbone and opening between shoulder blades. Follow your breath in, and taking a couple more, following your breath. You're welcome to shift forward and back on your hands and your knees, just moving through the spine in a way that feels good. The end of your next exhale, you can come back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands far over towards the right edge of your mat and melt your heart down for a puppy pose variation. Breathe all the way into the left side body. Lift up and walk your hands over towards the left, melting your heart down. And lift yourself up, come back through center, melting your heart into a neutral puppy pose. Slither forward onto the belly. Dropping the hips down, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Baby cobra, take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders back and lift the heart. Breath out to release back down. With your inhale, baby cobra again, using the muscles in your back body, try to stay light on your palms. And exhale, slowly lower back down. Once more here, breathe in, maybe lifting the palms off the mat. Exhale, plant your palms, press up through tabletop and into a downward facing dog. Taking a couple petals of the legs here. And checking in with your body, where you're holding the tension and what you want to let go of. Step the right foot forward in between the hands. Low lunge, drop the back knee down to the ground and untuck the toes. With the breath in, looking forward, maybe swaying into the hips to get fully settled. And we'll find half splits. Tucking the left toes, straighten through the right leg, folding over the front thigh. With your next breath in, walk your hands forward, coming back to low lunge. And then on your breath out, send the hips back into half splits. Inhale, come forward again, lifting the gaze, dropping into the hips. Exhale, half splits, breathing through the hamstring. Hold here. On an inhale, come back into your lunge and bring your hands inside of the right foot. Heel to the right foot for lizard. Lift the back knee off the mat and hop the left foot outside of the left wrist, finding Malasana. Now you don't need to come into this pose right away. You can sway gently from side to side, easing into the hips, maybe coming light on the fingertips. You can find length in the spine. Continue if this swaying feels really good. Otherwise, bring your hands together. Lift the heart. Find stillness in your breath, in your body. Plant your hands down. We'll step the right foot back into your lizard, so your left foot will still be up front. Drop the right knee down and then heel toe the left foot to the middle of your mat. Low lunge. Again, you can sway gently from side to side to make sure that your hip is really settled in the joint. Now tuck the back toes, find half splits. We're going to find that little flow with breath. So on your inhale, walk the hands forward, lift the gaze. On your breath out, send the hips back, straightening through the front leg. Take a couple breaths here. And then hold for your next half split. Take a couple breaths here. Walking back into your low lunge. Lift the right knee off the mat and step back into a plank. Knees up or down, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend the elbows lower to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale into baby cobra, or this time if you'd like to, you can start to straighten through your arms for cobra. Exhale to release back down to the mat and find down dog. You are welcome to take any variation of any flows that we do. You can also skip them. From your downward facing dog, we'll step up to the top of your mat, bringing your feet to your hands. Inhale into a halfway lift, bring your hands to the fronts of the legs. Exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Inhale, half lift, bring your hands to the legs. Exhale, fold. Once more here, ride your breath in, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Good. A little nod of the head, yes. Shake it, no. In your time, start to roll yourself up to stand. Bring your arms up to the sky, taking a deep breath in and looking up. And bringing your hands to heart center. Grounding down. Bring your hands to your hips and swing the left toes around the right leg behind you to the right edge of the mat, guiding your hips forward. You can also drop onto the back heel to help with balance, whichever variation feels better. Inhale, reach your arms up, hold on to the left wrist and hinge over towards the right. You'll find a really deep lengthening through the left side body. Inhale, rise up. Step your left foot beside the right and sink into a chair pose, bending at the elbows for cactus arms. Inhale, press up to stand. Take the right toes behind you over towards the left. Hold on to your right wrist and hinge over to the left. Breathe into the right side. Again, the heel can be down or you can be up on your toes, whatever feels good in your body. Slowly rise up. Step your right foot beside the left. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in. Breathe out, plant your hands, step back to a plank. We're going to hold our plank and find a side plank. So starting with the right hand down, we'll sweep the left arm up to the sky, finding strength in your core, keeping the hips lifted. And switch sides, left hand comes down. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Good. Return the right hand to the mat. Before lowering down, take your inhale and shift forward to the tiptoes. Then bend the elbows, lower chaturanga. Inhale into baby cobra, cobra, or even upward facing dog with the thighs and hips lifted off the mat. Exhale into downward dog. Take a deep breath here. Inhale the right toes to the sky for three-legged dog. Lizard lunge, step your right foot outside of your right wrist. When you're ready, drop the left knee down. You can try opening the right knee, coming onto the edge of the right foot. Just sort of exploring, moving around here. And then when you're ready, we'll come into warrior two. So you'll bring the right foot to the middle of the mat. Tuck the left toes under, lifting the knee, and then rise all the way up, opening your arms out forward and back. Lunge deeply into the right knee and connect to your breath. With your inhale, flip the right hand up to the sky for a reverse warrior variation. And you'll take the left hand onto the right wrist to lean back further. One more deep breath into the side body. And then come back to warrior two. We're going to take Kundalini's descent. So windmill your hands down, framing the foot. Turn on the back toes and hop the left knee behind the right calf. So the left toes will be pointed, both knees will be bent. Stay grounded through your hands, or you can try challenging your balance and know that it's okay to fall out. Challenge and explore your body. Now drop the left toes to the right edge of your mat and slowly rise up. We'll take that side bend again, reaching your arms overhead, holding onto the left wrist, and bending over to the right. Maybe try bending your knees and see how that feels. Good. Inhale, come back through center and try hovering the left knee in front of you. Bringing your hands in front of your chest. And we'll find a closed twist. So place your right hand outside of the left thigh, sweep the left arm back behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back through center. And we're going to take the twist into an opening. So the left hand comes into the knee and your right arm opens, and you'll guide the left knee out to the edge. Keep stepping the left foot back into a goddess pose, turning the toes out, heels turn in, facing the wide edge of your mat. Lunge into both knees, sinking the hips down, keeping your chest upright. Good. Inhale, press up to stand, straightening the legs, and then windmill your hands down inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot further out to the edge, and you can find Malasana here, lifting off of the back knee, stepping the left foot outside of the left wrist. Good. Again, you're welcome to sway, especially if it feels better in your hips, or you can sink into stillness. When you're ready, we have the option to move through a flow. So if you move through the flow, step or hop your toes to the plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Press into your back bend. And then we'll meet in a downward facing dog from wherever you are. Inhale the left toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Step your left foot outside of your left wrist for lizard and really explore here. We're not here for too much longer, but you can drop your right knee when you're ready. Try opening the left knee, swaying the hips, and then we'll come into warrior two. Bring the left knee and the foot back into the middle of your mat, tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee. And then in your time, rise up, windmill your arms up to the sky and out to the sides. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Flip the left hand up to the sky, reverse warrior, taking hold of the left wrist with the right hand for sky archer. Come back to warrior two. Windmill your hands down, frame the front foot. Kundalini's descent. Bring your right knee behind the left calf. Finding a little bend into both knees. Stay grounded on fingertips, maybe one hand, maybe both hands come to heart. Try lifting the heart space. With control, extend the right leg, tap the toes to the left edge of your mat, and we'll rise up and take the side bend over to the left. Inhale the arms up high. And exhale, breathe into the right side body. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. And we'll hover the right knee in front, as carefully and as slowly as you can. Closed stork pose. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right leg and sweep your right arm back behind you for this twist. Good. Move with control. Come back through center, placing your right hand to the inside of the knee. Open the left arm, open the leg. And carefully step your right foot back into goddess. Turning your toes out, heels in, bend both knees, sink into the hips. This time we're going to cactus the arms. Tap into your body, notice what you feel. Maybe sinking deeper with every exhale. With your next breath in, straighten the legs. Fold over the front leg, windmill your hands into lizard. Create space, walking the left foot to the left edge, and then step your right foot to the top of your mat outside of your right wrist. Again, finding Malasana. One more breath. Planting your hands, stepping or hopping back into your plank. Move through your flow. The last vinyasa here. Follow your breath. And after taking a breath in downward dog, you can lower your knees into tabletop. Walk the left hand out just a little bit here. Inhale the right arm to the sky, breathing in. Weave your right arm under the chest, settle onto the right shoulder, and extend the left arm to the top of your mat. We're going to come into a half camel variation, so carefully press yourself up. Reach up high with your right hand and place the left hand to the low back. You can lift the gaze, press the hips forward, lean back with the chest, the shoulders. Good. Now windmill your right hand down to the mat and sweep your left arm up to the sky, taking a deep breath in and looking up. Weave the left arm under your chest, settle onto the shoulder. You can reach your right hand to the top of your mat and take a couple of slow breaths. Bring your right hand under the shoulder, slowly lift yourself up. The left fingers will reach up high to the sky and your right hand will come to the low back. Press your hips forward. Bring your hands back down to the mat, find tabletop. And then you can make your way into a reclined position. Setting your feet down to the mat. Allow your body a couple of moments to settle into this new position. We're going to cross the right leg on top of the left thigh. So it's not quite like in reclined pigeon pose. Our thighs are going to be touching and our knees are close to on top of each other. You can stay here or start to bring your knees into your chest. Either reaching for just the left ankle or you can reach for both ankles with the opposite hands. Shoelace pose. Take one more breath here. And you can gently let go of the legs, but keep them in this shape. Open your arms out wide and then drop your knees over towards the left. If this bound twist is too much, you can undo the legs and just take a simple twist. Finding a little bit of engagement into the belly, you can lift the legs. Bring your head and your arms back through center. Undo any bind and we'll just take it to the other side. So now the left leg will cross on top of the right. You can stay grounded or bring your knees into your chest. Reach your hands for the shins or the feet. Ground the right foot back down to the mat. And then we'll take our twist over towards the right. Opening your arms and your gaze can turn to the left. Lift the legs and undo the legs. Bring the soles of the feet to touch, opening your knees like a book for reclined cobbler's pose. You can place your right hand to the low belly and your left hand onto your heart space to deepen this mind, body, and breath connection for just a few more moments. Settling into stillness. And letting your body, your energy receive the benefits of your effort. You still have a few more moments here, and I'll call you back when it's time to end the practice. Take in a soft breath and start to move the body once more, rolling wrists and ankles, and bringing your knees into your chest, filling up with love and light and gratitude. We'll come up into a seat when you're ready, maybe rolling onto the side body, and we'll take a final breath together to close off the practice. Take a deep breath in and sweep your arms up high to the sky. And a breath out, bring your hands to your heart. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you, and knows that they are the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another video. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next class.